Yes people, what is going on? It's your Mozam-bois Ashton here. I hope you're all having a fantastic day. Now as promised guys, today's video is going to be a Q&A. I'm going to be answering all of the questions you guys left for me in the comments of the last video, as well as some questions you guys sent me on Twitter as well. Make sure to drop me a follow, links are in the description. If you do go on to enjoy today's video, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe to the channel for more regular Apex Legends content from your boy. And of course, if you don't subscribe, then we're going to come at you with Mozambique hammer points. And trust me and my boys, we know each other's Mozambiques. We've touched tips. I can say it, we've touched Mozam tips. And we're going to come at you, and it's just not what you want, boys, trust me. So guys, as many of you will know, my birthday was in fact on the 20th of September, and that is the reason we decided to do a Q&A for this video, and there's no real reason other than that. I just wanted to do something a little bit different to celebrate my birthday. So the first question I'm going to be answering in this video is, of course, how old are you? So having it just been my birthday, I have now just turned 21 years old. Now, some of you may be surprised at that, some of you not so much. Some of you might think I sound
like a little baby boy.
And to be fair, I probably look like one, but you don't know that, so who's to say? And that goes on to my next question, guys. So many of you have been asking, simply Ashton, when's the face reveal? When's the face reveal? Face reveal when? We have a face reveal. Ashton, face reveal. Face reveal. Listen, guys. Okay, fine. You want a face reveal? Let's get me to 100k subs. It's a lot to ask, and it's going to take a long time. But personally, that's where I want to get to, and if you want a face reveal, I want 100k subs. Let's work together on that one, guys, okay? Let's see if we can make it happen next year. Our next question comes in from Elliot Goldup, who says, Q&A, what is your favourite Australian garden oat ridge? I've got to be honest, Elliot, I don't exactly know what that is. Even after looking it up, I really don't know what you're talking about, but my favourite Australian YouTuber is Zeus Resurrected. If you haven't seen him already, which I'm sure you will have, to be honest, because he's a much bigger YouTuber than me, you need to check him out because this man is an absolute legend of the community and one of my absolute inspirations. So check him out if you haven't already. He will be there to watch and enjoy. So do it. Jessica Odette says, please can you show us your stats? Reluctantly, yes, I will show you my stats very quickly here. They're nothing special. As you can see, I'm not some kind of freak who has like a 20 KD, but we are working our way up season after season, getting that higher KD. Even though it doesn't really matter, especially when you're a ranked player, it really doesn't reflect that much on your skill, but I do try and increase it all ever so slightly every season. So there you go, there are my kind of average stats. I hope you enjoy. Our next question comes in from Tuja. I'm sorry if I pronounced your name wrong, but they said Q&A, do you have a girlfriend?
You serious?
Ataku Maniac says, Q&A, which legend do you think should be reworked? For me, the only legend that needs a direct rework right now, actually there may be two, but I would say the most important legend to be reworked right now is actually Revenant. A lot of people of course think Octane needs a rework, and yeah, I'd say he does, but I'd say Revenant is the one who needs the rework the most because, in my opinion, Revenant's ultimate has no place in Apex Legends. It doesn't belong, it's too powerful, and for me, it just needs to get out the game. They need to completely reinvent Revenant's abilities, and for me, there's no way that they can balance the Death Totem effectively. So rework Revenant, and then we can look at Octane, because Octane, although it's underpowered, is not necessarily game breaking. So get Revenant sorted, and then we'll look at Octane. Raj Kumar comes in with the question, Q&A, do you come on, listen, no, I've been single for about a year. That's how we roll in now. It's all chill, we work in.
You just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
Jaden Bro comes with a very good question saying, Q&A, what inspired you to start YouTube and motivate you to keep going? Well, actually, what inspired me is, well, I guess just watching other YouTubers throughout the years. I've watched a lot of PewDiePie growing up, a lot of Hutch, he was the first YouTuber I ever watched, C-Nanas, a ton of the YouTube goats, and they inspired me throughout my younger ages to want to do YouTube, but you know how it's like in school, you're gonna get bullied if you do something like that. So I waited for ages, and in my last relationship, I told my partner at the time it's something I wanted to do, and she motivated me tons. She told me to do it, to chase it, and although unfortunately we're no longer together, I have to say she was a massive help in getting me motivated to do it, and I'm very thankful for that. So for that reason, I decided to keep going, and it kind of just picked up, and here we are today. So, you know, now I'm self-motivated. I do it because I love it, and because you guys motivate me every day with your amazing comments and turnouts on every video. So thank you all so much for all the support. This got soppy. End of question. The Spy Ninja comes in with 3 questions. I think that's a bit of a cheat code, to be honest, but I'm nice. I'm going to answer all 3 of them. He says, first of all, how are you, Ashton? I'm fine. I'm good. This is amazing to be doing this as my job. And I guess that kind of answers his first question. Is YouTube your full-time career? Currently, yes, it is my job. It pays enough for me to look after myself. I'm just starting university, in fact, next month, and it's still paying enough for me to look after myself there, so I'm really thankful for that. Secondly, he says, what was your inspiration? Well, we've already answered that question. And number 3, he says face travel. Yes, I too want face travel. I want face travel very much. I want to travel my face across the world, across the globe, into space, and into the next dimension. Matthew McCabe comes at me with the how long have you been gaming question. I don't know exactly, but let's just say I started gaming on a PS1 very long time ago when I was very young, playing Spider-Man 1 on the PS1. That is old. That is very old. I in fact remember my brother coming home, dropping off the PS2 games that he got, trying to run them on the PS1 and being devastated when they didn't work. But yes, to answer your question, I'd say probably about at least sort of 15-16 years. My boy Nathan comes at me with the question Q&A. What's the secret to becoming pred? I guess it's time I revealed the long-lost secret of becoming an apex predator for you guys. It's been a while, it's been a long time coming, but the secret to becoming pred lies in the Himalayan mountains at the very top. You've got to climb, risk your life, give everything for the chance of becoming an apex predator. It takes hours, weeks, months of dedication. Lots and lots of revenants and caustics and cryptos will stand in your way. But if you get to the top of the Himalayas, the secret lays there. And the secret to becoming an apex predator is wasting many days grinding Apex Legends. Okay, but really though, the secret is having 2 amazing teammates and not being too bad at the game yourself, I guess. And you only get that through grinding, so
Keep on grinding, guys.
Now the boys Pajali and Ethan Zimmerman. By the way, Ethan, I also support Chelsea. What a guy. Big love for you. They ask how many gas barrels have been adopted, and the answer is right under my username. As you can see, 35,900 at the time of this recording have been adopted. Guys, we want to get that to 100,000, like 100,000 gas barrels adopted by you guys. If you know what it means, then you're an OG of the channel, and I love you. Make sure to sub to the channel to save a gas barrel. Moving on to Twitter now, we have some questions from Otaku Creates. 2 very good questions, which is why I'm going to be answering both of them. Otaku says, when will you start streaming? I need to give you my tier 3, and what games did you play before or other than Apex? Now these are 2 very good questions, and the streaming will be starting very soon. I know I've said this before, but guys, I'm just about ready to start streaming for you guys. So if you're interested, the Twitch link will be in the description below. Go and drop a follow so you can be one of the first to watch my first ever live stream on Twitch. It will be there for you guys very soon, I promise. And as for what other games I played before or other than Apex, that's also a great question. I love Call of Duty, especially Call of Duty Zombies. Now, primarily this is Triarch based Call of Duty Zombies. In fact, the other day I got round 100 on Gorod Krovi. If you know, you know. And I've also had round 100 on Revelations, although I'm sure many of you zombie boys out there will know that that's not particularly hard, but I'm a grinder. I love COD Zombies, and that's one of my favourite pastimes. I also play some FIFA, so not something I'd really be looking to show on the channel, and also just FPS in general. I love Call of Duty, I love Apex, I love Battlefield, all those sorts of games I'm really into, so yeah, but mostly at the moment it is just Apex, and it's kind of a shame because Apex right now, I don't know, Chief. I might be interested in posting some Call of Duty Cold War on the channel in the coming months. If you guys would be interested in that, of course, let me know in the comments below, because changing content is also kind of risky for me. It's not something I'm particularly confident in doing, but just let me know in the comments below what you think about that. If you want to see some Cold War gameplay on the channel, some Cold War zombies, just let me know. We could stream it and see how it goes. Well, let's just see what happens, guys. Let's see the response. If you want to see that, let me know in the comments below. Huey says, what's your favourite food? That has to be chocolate brownies. I eat probably around 60 to 80 chocolate brownie bites a week. That's not a joke. If you know me, you know that's true. I'm a big fan of chocolate brownies. Yusuf Mustafa says, how did you get the name Simply Ashton? I've had a ton of gamer tags in my time, and I got to a point in which I decided I wanted just my name, like just Ashton, but I can't have that because Ashton is taken, so, you know, I just wanted to be known as just simply Ashton, like nothing more, no extra stuff, no clans, just simply Ashton. I just want to be Simply Ashton, and then I thought, well, why don't I just call myself Simply Ashton? Like, it can't get any clearer than that, can it? And that's where it all came from. And the last question for today's video comes in from BoneFat21, who says, what editing software do you use, and how long does it take to make a video on average? Now, the editing software I use is the free version of DaVinci Resolve. I wouldn't really recommend using it though, because it crashes on me all the time over nothing. Like, I'll just drag a clip into the timeline and it'll crash, and it completely wipes everything, and it's a real pain, a real headache. I don't really recommend it, but I'm too stubborn to change. So I use DaVinci Resolve, and I also take around 6 to 7 hours to make a video on a good day, but on a day with tons of crashes, or on a day where I want to go extra hard with the editing, it can take anywhere between 10 to 13 hours. It takes a long time for me, like from recording the footage to recording the voiceover to making the edits, coming up with ideas. It can take forever, so I put a lot of effort in, and I hope you guys appreciate that. But guys, with that is the end of today's video. I hope you have enjoyed something a little bit different on the channel, but something for you die-hard subs. I love all of you so much. Thank you all for supporting the channel so much. If you did enjoy today's video, make sure to sub to the channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next one, guys. Take it easy, and goodbye.